This series of videos is titled New Learning, but in fact, in some ways, it's a little bit of a misnomer because we're talking about old learning as well. And we're talking about old learning as well in order to think about what contemporary learning environments are like. And we can do that by contrast with the whole history of learning and traditions of learning. But what we also want this series to do is to tease out some basic concepts about education, the nature of learning, what education is, what these key terms mean. And two of the key focuses are the practices of education. What is this field of education and what are its practices? But also what we will come to call the science of education. So as an academic discipline, out in the world, we've got history and we've got physics and we've got law and we've got business. Well, what is education as a discipline, as a way of thinking about learning and the institutions of education? So that's essentially what this series is about. And where we're going to start is by defining the basic terms.
This program is dealing with something that we've called new learning. Now, this term periodically has appeared when things change in the world, when we have changes in technology, when there are changes in society, when there are changes that occur as a consequence of human movement. For example, the Renaissance had a period when it called for new learning. Exploration of the planet ended up with calls for new learning. New scientific discoveries and other trends like that periodically name education as new learning. Well, we're doing the same now too, but for us it involves two really important dimensions that are very different today than they might have been in previous periods. And the first one is the impact of the digital age, the effect of this new technology on meaning making and on learning. And secondly, as a consequence of massive human movement and ease of people going from place to place as they try to satisfy their needs as humans, we see more and more diversity, increasing diversity in human communities. So these are the two domains that we think underpin our understanding of new learning and what you will explore with us as the sections unfold.